A common question that I get asked is, how long does it take for my loved one to settle into a new community? This community can be in assisted living, it could be in long-term care. How long will it take for my resident to settle in? The answer to that is, unfortunately, it varies. In my experience, I like to tell family members that it could take up to 6 months for your loved one to settle into a new place. This is a major change for that person. They are used to living independently and now moving into a place with new roommates, essentially, and new caregivers. Everything is new to them. Their routine, as much as we like to keep it stable, will be disrupted a little bit when moving into a community, whether it be in assisted living or long-term care. Some advice I would give is to let the caregivers know some of the things that your loved one is interested in, their likes, their dislikes, what their past routines were. These will all help our caregivers get to know your resident a little bit better and give really good talking points when they're in caring for that resident. It also helps us to pair residents up with people that they would enjoy talking with or enjoy doing an activity with, getting to know the people in the community as well. I know sometimes I've had family members very discouraged that it's not taking just a week or 2 weeks for their loved one to settle in. And I try to just let you know that, nobody likes change. Change is really hard for some people. And it does take a little bit longer for some to be fully engaged into a new place. Sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes a day. I've had residents that are raring to go the next day and want to know what activities are going on and want to meet everybody in the community. And then I've had the opposite, where it takes a lot of encouragement for, a person to come out of their room right away, to eat meals with people, to meet new residents. So just know that our caregivers are really good at engaging residents, especially new residents, trying to get to know them, get to know their likes so that they can engage them into activities or meals or just conversation. So remember that 6-month period. It's not always going to take 6 months. And honestly, it could take a little bit longer than that as well. But just remember, not to just get discouraged if within the first month or two that your resident is not completely settled in. I've seen great growth in residents from kind of that 2-month into that 6-month period. Once they get to know everybody in the house or in the community, they're able to engage, and they know that they're being cared for, and they know that people care about them. And then they'll start to engage a little bit more.